my god, Tyler is back at it again. Hey everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to another in-theater movie review series. So today's movie that we'll be reviewing today is the sequel, Extraction 2. So the movie starts up with Tyler Rake being brought back from the dead after the events of the first movie. And he ends up being put on a mission where he has to go and rescue a family from a gangster. And he ends up going to the most dangerous prison in the world in order to rescue said family. But unfortunately, while Tyler is trying to rescue the family, the gangster ends up being killed. And so Tyler ends up taking the family with him out of Georgia. But unfortunately, the gangster's brother finds out that his brother is killed, and he ends up going after Tyler and the family to get revenge on them. So what are my thoughts about Extraction 2? I really enjoyed this film. Like when I watched the first Extraction movie, I really enjoyed the first movie. So when I found out that Netflix was making a sequel to this movie, I was really surprised by this because I never thought that the first movie would ever get a sequel. But yet, here we are. So let's talk about what I did like about this movie. So the first thing that I liked about this movie was the premise. The premise of this movie is very similar to the premise of the first movie, as it's about Tyler trying to go off and rescue somebody. And in this case, it's about Tyler trying to rescue a family in a prison. But what I liked about this premise more was that it really developed more of Tyler's character, and we get some plot twist that regards the family. And I really liked the plot twist that regarded the family that Tyler has to rescue, because it put more emphasis on Tyler's character, and we're able to learn more about Tyler's character in this movie. And I think that this movie did a good job in improving Tyler's character a bit more, as we get to learn more about his backstory, and we get to see how the events of this story actually affects him emotionally. So I do love the fact that this film has a lot more emotional moments compared to the first movie, and the fact that this movie is about Tyler trying to rescue a family from a gangster, and then he has to be on the run because said gangster's brother ends up coming after him, was really interesting to me. Another thing that I really liked about this movie were the characters themselves. I have mentioned that Tyler is much better developed in this movie than he was in the first movie, because even though in the first movie we get to learn more about his backstory in regards to his family, I felt like that Tyler as a character wasn't fully developed enough for me, and the sequel managed to do a better job at developing Tyler's character, and we get to see his pain and anguish in regards to what happened to his family and how this mission is deeply affecting Tyler himself. So I really like how Chris Hemsworth portrays Tyler Rake once again, as he makes Tyler into such an emotional yet tough character, and I really like how those two aspects of Tyler's character are able to come together and create this very unique and interesting character. And I also like the new additions to the cast, such as Nick and Yaz, the two siblings who work with Tyler, as they have a very good dynamic with Tyler himself, and it was great seeing their dynamic with each other as they go on this mission together. And then another thing I really liked about this film were, of course, the action sequences. The action sequences were very well done in this film, as they seemed like they were taken out of a video game, as the camera angles seem to go all over the place in regards to the action sequences, and it gives the action sequences a very frantic feel to them, which really makes the movie really exciting to watch. And I think that the action sequences were very well done, and we get to see a lot of brutal moments throughout this film as Tyler's taking out all of the bad guys in this film in pretty brutal ways. So I really enjoy the action sequences in this film. Now, if there was an issue that I have with this film, was that I felt like some of the newer characters weren't fully developed. While I applaud this movie for making Tyler to a more fleshed out character, I can't really say the same thing for some of the newer characters who get introduced into this film, like Nick and Yaz. Like, I felt like that the newer characters could have gotten better development, and I would have liked to learn more about the backstories of these newer characters a bit more, like we got to know a bit more about Tyler in this movie. So yeah, the development for the newer characters were a bit flat in some cases. Before I give out my overall thoughts on this film, I would like to let you guys know that there are affiliate links in the description box below if you want to buy any of the movies mentioned in this video. If you buy any of the movies mentioned in this video using the affiliate links in the description box below, then I will receive a small commission that would greatly help with this channel. So please feel free to use the affiliate links in the description box below if you are looking to add this movie to your movie collection. And now a word from this channel. All aboard the Social Media Express. Want to send some tweets my way? Then follow me on Twitter. Want to see me play lots of video games and other stuff? Then follow me on Twitch. Want to join our crazy community? Then join our Discord group. Let's chat with Rabbitearsblog. Want to see more stuff from my YouTube channel? Then check out my Facebook page, Rabbitearsblog's Best Comments. Want to check me out at other awesome accounts? Here's my card. And now, back to the video. But overall, I give Extraction 2 a watch it. Even though some of the newer characters weren't fully developed, I do love the fact that this movie is a lot more emotional than the first movie, and I love the fact that they were able to fully develop Tyler as a character in this movie than they did in the first movie. And of course, the action sequences were very well done, and some of the most exciting and brutal action sequences that I've seen in any film. So if you want to see Chris Hemsworth in another action film, then check out Extraction 2. So those are my thoughts on Extraction 2, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Extraction 2? And if you have, did you like this movie? Did you hate this movie? And have you seen the first Extraction movie? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? If you want to check out more crazy content from this channel, then please hit that big old colorful subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra generous, then please support me through Patreon so I can make more awesome content for this channel.